was doing whatever they were doing, three of the Pleiadians continued to work with you. They were standing with you. And basically what I felt was that they helped you not only with some of the healing of your brain, but also a lot with those two chakras. Yeah. To find the balance, to find the peace of, we go back to the word wisdom. To find your inner wisdom, to know when to act, when to stimulate, and when to say no, now not. And that was what I felt what they were doing with you. Very, very beautiful. And the colors that they were there was so much gold around you. It was really beautiful. A lot of gold energy.
Did you see any gold? No.
I kept my eyes open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's very, very, very beautiful. And then there were a lot of dynamic colors. There was not a one color. Yes, there was some dominance in those two colors as well, but that was not it. It was actually your whole system that in one way or another they worked with. It's very, very beautiful. So yeah, sometimes they do. I've seen that more, that certain people who need more support, that they come from there, because there's no distance, they're still within the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Their portals are overlapping here. That they come over and continue the work. Yeah. It was interesting that for the other ones, it was you really went from the sacral. This is the sacral chakra vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the wisdom place. That's where all the rituals were about the wisdom. That they were chanting to stimulate each other to be the true holders of the wisdom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's why this is a very important place for women. Mm. Very, very powerful. Very, very beautiful. And that singing that you hear, I sometimes hear it, not always. I don't know what it makes that you sometimes hear it or not. I don't know. Sometimes I hear only drumming. Sometimes I feel the presence of the two guardians that are always here, and they were very, very present here as well. Mm-hmm. And then, depending on who is sitting in the circle, the Arcturians are more or less present. Yeah, and then each one of you goes into the different dynamics of the movements of the different energy systems. Of all the systems that I haven't mentioned, there is a system that was created by the founders, the very first souls, after they began to understand what needed to be done in order to fulfill the agreement that the souls had with Gaia, with Mother Earth. And the agreement is that we would descend into the vibration, that we would really connect with the physical, become part of the physical, so that the whole system could go to ascension. That was the whole purpose. That's why souls were invited by Gaia. This is an invitation from her, because it was inherently built into her system that could be done. So it's not that souls came and said, "Oh, let's just go into this planet." No, she sent out a message and said, "I'm ready." So souls came in. They anchored the human consciousness in this system, and that is when the whole journey began. Yeah. And what was the journey? When they realized that their vibration was so much higher as this vibration, they needed to go down in vibration, and there are 13 steps. Well, actually 12 steps after their own frequency. And they call that levels. So we are on the bottom of the barrel. We are now beginning to go up. So the shift that everybody is talking about, the 2012 shift, which is the symbolic date, is actually the shift from we have gone into a descent and now we are going into the ascension process. So the only way now is we will expand. There's no other choice. We cannot do anything else. We will expand. We will grow. We will go to higher vibration. The only difference is you decide whether that's easy or a difficult, a slow or a fast track, one that gives you joy or sadness or pain. That is your choice. It's inevitable that you will increase your consciousness. Wow.
Joy.
Exactly.
Joy.
I want that. I
Joy.
keep finding myself going up the cliff face.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
Oh, that's not so far up. We'll just